very first question about our business idea startup. Okay, what do you know about the business idea startup in your opinion, Dr. Akmal?
All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to all of you. First of all, thank you very much for Honorable Chairperson for today's session. And I also would like to thank Dr. Maisarah for inviting us to share our knowledge. Just to make some disclaimer that, yeah, first of all, before I proceed, this. Just to saying that I'm not a business guru, I'm not a business expert. I didn't have a formal education in business. I'm just an educator, lecturer, engineer, technologist, and also a researcher. So today I just want to share my very, very limited experience and also knowledge in research project and business. And I hope that every one of you can gain something from this session. All right. Before I proceed, I know all of you can ada foreigner tak macam tu? Any foreigners in this class? In this, I mean, in this
yes.
Program?
Muhammad Abdullah.
Okay, Abdullah. Okay, right, good. Okay, so thank you. So regarding the questions about the startup, business startup, what I can share with you guys. Okay, business startup, it means that ideas. So how you can start your business? Okay, first of all, you need to know what the business that you will do, okay, and how the idea will be generated. Okay, so it is very important for us to understand what are our experts, or what are our strengths, okay, in order to proceed with the business. The first thing is the idea. The thing is, we need to think what are the products or what are the services that we can offer to the community outside. For example, if you as a researcher, for example, what experts field that you can offer, or you can give something to the outside. Or for example, if you are not a researcher, for example, you have an expert in cooking, for example, you like to cook, you like to be a chef, for example. So you need to identify what type of the foods that you can be offered. So means that idea startup, okay, a business, it means that it depends on your interest, interest, and the knowledge that you have. And the most important, also, you need to survey the market as well. All right. So maybe you are interested to do something, but it's not currently in demand outside. Then you're gonna tengok juga market outside. For example, market need a product that is very good one. For example, or technology that can save your time. For example, so you need to create something technology that can save time for the user. The simple example, we call the periuk yang Jerman, bibit Jerman tu, I lupa the nama dia. Apa nama tu? The one is the latest technology which we thought that is an innovation that can save at the time. So to conclude your question, your first questions, idea to start up the business, it depends on your interest, your interest, your expertise, as well as you need to look at the market outside. So that's all for the first questions.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Akwa, okay, for the very gorgeous answer. I can conclude that you focus on the idea is the most important thing to start up a business, and it depends on your interest, expertise, and demanding on outside market. Time would it be the most appropriate to shift the ways of marketing to more technological channel like social media and mobile marketing?
Okay, all right, so I will try to answer the questions. So the question is basically asked, Actually, it asks about the what time would it be the most appropriate to shift ways of marketing to more technological channels. For me, in my opinions, the marketing can go in both ways. You don't have to wait to go first as a physicals, then later through the online or maybe the technology-based channels, because nowadays you can see that most of the marketing start with the online platform, right? So we can see that in order to our product or the information reach to the customer faster, it will be nice to have the online platform lah, such as the social media platform like Instagram, Facebook, even the WhatsApp story. So, but then some of the platform, it has some limitation. For instance, the WhatsApp story is only can be seen by those you add the number as your contact number, right? But others like Facebook, it can be to public if you set the post to be seen by the public. So for me, it is no what we call it any appropriate time to start either the traditional way like the face-to-face marketing. You know, the face-to-face marketing is usually the one that sometimes we see the sales person approach you to talk about the product. It's takes time, and it's of course some people don't like to be approached, but nowadays with the technological, with the viral things, and also with the maybe gimmick or content, some of the posting, the video content, it will attract the most effective way in terms of the marketing. That is my opinion. Yeah.
Begin the session that covers the topic of business startup risk challenge for developing business with the first question. Are you ready, Encik Ms. Bahut?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, wonderful. So the first question is, how do you make sure that your business is able to keep up with the current trends?
Okay, sorry. The first question regarding to keep up with the current trends. Basically, for entrepreneurs, there are many tools out there that we can use to maximize our sales and then to find new niche areas of products. So the most important thing in online business is to find the niche product. So to find a niche product, basically there are free software available out there. But the most efficient way that we train in our class is basically using a subscribe software. So the most important thing to keep up with the current trend is basically to see the data out there, and then we can monitor the trend for example, 30 days or 90 days. So we can come up with our proposed product, and then we can proceed to the marketing planning.
Okay, so that is a very wonderful explanation. So like you say, like use a success software to see all the data to find the suitable niche product. So the second question from me is, what challenge did you have to overcome at the beginning of your journey, and what did you and your company do to minimize, avoid, and mitigate this startup risk?
Sorry, before I answer the question, is it a time for me to do the presentation first, or?
Oh yes, yes. You can do the presentation first. Oh yeah.
Is it okay, Doctor?
Yes. No problem.
I think we have to warm up first, okay? Because before we come up with the Q&A.
Okay, so we start with the presentation, then after that we do the answer and question session. Okay.
Okay, that's good for me.
Take it away.
Okay, before we start, I would like to test the microphone. Is it clear? Or the
Yes.
sound is quite low? Can you comment something?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Because actually I have a mic here in my jacket, but if I plug in this mic, I cannot hear your voice. So I only can see your question in the chat area. So if anything, you can raise your hand lah. Okay, for example. So is it okay for me to use the mic? I think it's better lah because you are recording the session, right? So the sound must be clear lah. Okay. Okay. So if anything, you can raise your hand, and then I unplug the mic, and then we can have a short Q&A session.
Okay, sir.
Okay, testing, using the mic. Much clear, right?
Clear.
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum, and before we start, we recite Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iya kan. Okay, many thanks to Dr. Maisarah Binti Ahmad, my dear friend from FDK, for inviting me, even though it's a very short notice invitation. But as an entrepreneur, we are always ready for challenges, no problem. Okay, last night, I think I have around 3 people. Okay, we have an online session also. Because besides teaching in the THM, I also involved in a startup company with my friend from PPD, Pusat Pengajian Diploma. So our startup company is basically a eBay seller training and coaching. So basically, me and my friend are coaching a new eBay seller lah. So in normal cases, during working days, my job is a lecturer, but at night from 9 to 12 in the morning, normally I will do some coaching lah. So it's good session this evening, especially because we are just wrapping out our 2022 years.